Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to understand what is interfaces and how we can declare or create interfaces in Dart programming language. For that, I have created this file interface. I create a main here. To understand this, you need to understand that there is no separate keyword for defining interfaces in Dart programming language. We need to create a class and we have to use class as an interface. So how I do, I'm explaining here. Suppose this is a class. I say student like this. Remember, I have here name field, only one field I am taking here. Then here I say student, this dot name as a separate constructor for this student like this. Then I say void display method here, and in this method, remember, I need to print the name of the student. So I say name equal to name like this. Simple one. One more method I have here. Suppose I say student and I say info and I say print this is info in student class. Remember, just to understand, this is a normal class. We have two methods, one variable we have, and I create object of this class here, student s equal to new student like this as dot display. And remember that we need to pass name, so I need to pass here, I say Dr. Vipin classes. Nothing special, normal program. Here I executed, I say dart run, this one running completely, no problem. But I create separate class here. I say student info extend student here. Remember, now showing that super class student have zero argument constructor. Okay, because we have created separate constructor, that's why it's showing this error. So no problem at all. So here I create one more variable. I say int roll number, no problem. And I create here constructor of this student info, and here I pass roll number, I pass name, and here I say this dot your name equal to name, or this dot roll number equal to roll number. Remember, so this is saying that we are not able to invoke the constructor. So time being, I am just disabling this, or I am declaring it as a var. No problem at all. Okay, just to understand the concept here. So this is done. Student info nullable field roll number must be in slice. Okay, this is also I say 0, no problem at all, nullable error. So you see that this is done here. We have extended this class. Remember that this is a class. We have extended this. Now I need to create a method, or I say display info. This method I am creating here, and I say print, and I say name equal to name and roll number equal to roll number like this. Simple one. It's an inheritance type, nothing special. Now this constructor is not able, not there. We do not have a constructor. So I need to create a subclass constructor. I say student info ss equal to student info, and here I can pass roll number and I can pass name also like this. And here I say s, and here I say display info. Display info means the information from the same method like this. Now I run it. Remember that you need to understand this concept. This is normal inheritance, but in place of extend, if I write implement like this, remember, so as I declare it as a implement, so this student class become interface. Remember, there is no separate keyword to declare a class as an interface, but if I use implement here, so this student class now become interface. So because of the interfaces, all the method, those are available here. These two methods are available. This variable is also available, because when this class will become interface, then this variable would not be able to use. We would not be able to use this variable here. So for that, what I have to do, I have to override. Remember that three things. What is the three things? Name, then display, and then info. These I have to override to overcome this error. So this variable I need to override. Remember that this variable also I need to override here. So variable is also overrided. Method is also overrided. You see, remember, overrided here. So now I write some line of code here also. I say print display in subclass. Okay, then I say info in subclass, print, and I say info in subclass. Just example, the student become interface, so all the method we should override here, and this variable also we need to override. Remember that Now if I try to run this, you see same result I am getting here. But suppose if I do not override any method, I don't want to override this method. So you see there is error. For that I need to click here and there is a no such method. Suppose I don't want to override this info method in subclass, so I can create this no such method also like this. So this will also help to remove all the methods those are not usable in my subclass. So maybe that this class have thousands of methods, but I need only 2 methods from this class. So by using this implementation keyword, I can declare this as a interface, because now it will become interface. So I would not be able to use the variable of this class. I would not be able to use the method of this class. So I have to override. So I have override this one. I have override the variable also, and I do not require this info. So that's why I have created this method, no such method. So it would not generate any error right now. So if I run it, so you see I have to remove, display info is there, and we have display method and info method. So info method is not available, so I have a display, so I say display here. If I say ss.info like this, you see if I run this, so what is the meaning? You see error is there, no such method, because info is not available. So I'm using this, so this error is coming. So I have to remove this info, because info I am not overriding. I run this, you see program is running successfully. So once again I clear this and try to run in front of you. You see that this is running. So if I will try to run info, because info is not overridden by me in this subclass, so this is available, but by the law of inheritance, because we have interfaces here, so all the method of interface we need to override. But because of this method, I can ignore the rest of the method. Those are not required by me in this subclass. So this is the way to declare interfaces in Dart programming language. Remember that no separate keyword, just you have to use here. If you use here extend, then it will remain class. But if you use implements, this class will become interface in the memory, and you have to override all the variables those you want to use from this class. So this class, if name you want to use, so you have to override this, otherwise you would not be able to use it. And if you are not using this name variable, you want to use separate one, so you have to override this method, no such method. Remember that, otherwise it will generate error, because all the methods you have to override in interface. But if you want to ignore any method, any variable, so declare this one. So now this is the example of interfaces in Dart programming language. I think you understand how to declare interfaces, how to use it, how to create it, and what are the rules and regulations to implement class as an interface in Dart programming language. So if you learn something from this, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.